it forces you to also be realistic but be ambitious. It forces you to be like, okay, can I actually see this being part of my life? And at the same time, it forces you to be like, wow, I'm imagining how I could have this. I'm imagining how my life could be. Let me get to work. Like, let me get started. Let me start believing. Let me start achieving and working on it. Let me start doing the research. Let me start networking. Let me start doing this and that. It forces you to take action. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking vision boards. I absolutely love vision boards. I've actually been creating vision board since I was 15. Before that I more just had like mood boards, inspiration boards, but I absolutely love creating vision boards and I'm very passionate about this topic. And today we're going to be using one of my favorite tools for using vision boards, and it's having a mini vision board and a big wide vision board that you see every single day. So the idea to kind of have a mini vision board came to me last year when I realized that sometimes I just wanted to look at my vision board. I wanted inspiration, I wanted motivation, but while I was out. And the thing is, loads of people say, oh, make it like your phone wallpaper, make it your laptop wallpaper. I can't always do that. Because when I was in university, having my vision board on my laptop screen, why was it so embarrassing? Why was it so like I hated it, because I'd be in a lecture, I open up my laptop and we have all my goals there on display. So that didn't really work for me, and I wanted something that I would still have with me all the time. So I thought, let me put it into a journal. And at the time I hadn't created the My Systems planner. It was always something I really wanted to create, and I just hadn't fully started the process. So when I was creating the My Systems planner, originally it didn't actually have a vision board, because I was like, I need to really think about how I'm gonna do this, how to navigate this. And then I finally did. So now, as we're approaching the new year, I have my big vision board that I make on probably, I wish I had my old one nearby. In fact, give me 2 seconds. Okay, so typically I like to use a canvas. So you can put it on a canvas like this, or you can have one that's even this size, which is huge, but I love this because it's a lot more clear, and yeah, you can put it somewhere, you can display it, and it'll look cute in the home. So I'm going to show you the My Systems planners, my pride and joy. So we have the original green design. She is beautiful. I'll have to do an in-depth video showing you like all the pages and stuff. And then we have the pink lotus design. I love, so obsessed. This is actually my favorite design. We also have the houseplant design, but because of all the markets, that got sold out so quickly, so I'm probably gonna have to like put it on the screen. But I have a vision board inside my planner. The reason I love this so much is because when I am creating my to-do list, my schedule, when I'm planning out whatever, when I'm, you know, journaling, venting, going through my habits and all that, I inevitably end up looking at my vision board. And I just love the idea of having a mini vision board. This is an exemplar planner, by the way. My one is somewhere. I'm not actually sure where, but anyway, mine is the pink lotus one. They're all the same inside, but here, and then if you wanted more space, there is also here. My plan is to get mini pictures off my vision board, put it on those first 2 pages, and then the second one, I actually want to make it my long-term, long life goals vision type of thing, which I love because there's also pages at the back talking about long-term goals. But that's the plan. That's what I did. So because I created the planners months ago and I was going through like different designs, my original one that I've been using, I created my vision board in that one. Let me just tell you now, having a mini vision board, literally it just it forces you to look at it every single day, and it forces you to actually engage with it, and it primes your brain so that every time you're like setting goals, every time you're thinking about like, how do I want my life to look, what am I working towards, you see it all the time. Because I would like have, so yeah, honestly, whatever way you decide to create your vision board this year, just create it and be so creative, be very passionate about it, put on some good music, get into the flow, really think about how you want your year to look. Because the crazy thing about vision boards is, especially when you keep looking at it and you know you're like actively working towards your goals, and you're not just like having faith that everything's gonna work out, you're actually putting the work in. When you get to the end of the year and you look at it, it's like, how did this happen? I think sometimes we expect things to happen in like this weird magical way where everything just like drops and we have everything that we want, but we don't realize that when we have a vision board and we have goals and we have habits and tasks that we do on a regular basis, and we build things bit by bit, that's how we get what we want. It doesn't just happen miraculously, like, you know, you want to graduate and you just randomly graduate. You work on it, you put in the time and the effort. And I think visualizing your goals, it forces you to also be realistic but be ambitious. It forces you to be like, okay, can I actually see this being part of my life? And at the same time, it forces you to be like, wow, I'm imagining how I could have this. I'm imagining how my life could be. Let me get to work. Like, let me get started. Let me start believing. Let me start achieving and working on it. Let me start doing the research. Let me start networking. Let me start doing this and that. It forces you to take action. And sometimes you don't even realize that you're doing it. So when you look at the end of the year and you realize all of these things that you've achieved, and even if you don't get everything on it, it's fine. At the end of the day, it's more about the creative. Okay, so my camera ran out of storage and I had to go do my Christmas shopping, but I'm back and I'm gonna finish the video because I had a nice big think about everything I want to say, and there's so many things I want to add to this topic. And yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna go get the planners. I designed my planner so that each aspect of the planner was connected to the whole thing. That's why I love my systems, because having a set of systems that work together cohesively is what helps me to manage my life. It's what helps me to manage my ADHD, and without it, I don't know what I would do. The vision board is connected to the wider goals for the year, for the future, for each task that you plan to do, for the master to-do list, for the affirmations. Like, everything is connected, and it's all supposed to help you to manage your life and to just be the person that you want to be. I'm so excited to create my vision board. I would love to have a little vision board party, or like a goal planning party. I have spent the last month kind of like drafting what I want my goals to be. I really used the methods that have worked the best for me for this past year. I've thought about what has been the most helpful for me, especially like in accordance with my mental health, in accordance with my neurodivergent brain. It has been really helpful to sit down and reflect a lot over the year, over like just what I want, who I am, what works for me, what doesn't work for me, because planning my life around like a neurotypical way of functioning just doesn't work. It messes me up, it stresses me out, and I think everybody has their own way of doing things. No matter your kind of brain, everybody has their way of doing things in a way that helps them to function better, and you have to find that for yourself. You have to find that for yourself through research, through trial and error. You just have to keep looking, and eventually you'll find what's the best for you. I hope that you enjoy making your vision board. I really hope that you're excited for the new year. And remember, and this is also why my planners are undated, you can restart at any point. It doesn't need to be the new year. You can start whenever. I encourage you to just start at any moment. And at the end of the day, this life of yours, you're not a project. your entire life doesn't need to consist of constantly being obsessed with productivity. You need to enjoy yourself, you need to have fun, you need to go after the things that you want to go after. And also in terms of like planning and productivity and goals, you can pick up whenever you're ready. There will be days that you don't want to pick up a planner, you don't want to, be productive and obsess over your future. There are days where you just need to rest, there are days where you just need to exist, and that's enough. That is more than enough. And that's why having my planner be the way that it is was so important for me, because I didn't want to spend my life obsessing over this stuff, because I spent years of my life obsessing over self-improvement and perfecting my routine and all that kind of stuff. It won't be like that every day. As long as you are just living, that's all that matters. That is more than enough. And just make the choices that make you the most happy and keep you safe and keep you in a good mindset. But yeah, I wish you all the very best. Take good care of yourself. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe if you're new, and I hope that you like everything that I really look forward to releasing very soon. But yeah.